Building. Hold up. Wait. How many of you have had breakfast this morning? How many of you are waiting for me to give you breakfast? How many of you signed the deal to be here because they promised you will meet Anita Erskine and she will give you breakfast? So ladies and gentlemen, when I ask if Africa is in the building, whether you are hungry or not, be hungry for the power of Africa and be hungry for the reality that you are the innovators. You are the ones with insight. You are the ones who are going to make impact. So when I say is Africa in the building, from Ghana to Nigeria to South Africa to Morocco to everywhere in the world, they have to hear us as Africa in the building. You know, it's so funny. I said to my colleagues, if Davido were coming, you Africans, you would be here at 7:30 a.m. But because I've asked you to come and learn, you're taking your time. But you know something? I don't hold fault. It's okay, because you know what? It is our time. It is our time. So I'm going to ask you, what time is it? And you're going, relax. When I ask you what time is it, you say it's our time. Are you ready? Yes. Madam, are you ready? Yes. Here we're not being ladies, so we are changing the status quo. So ladies and gentlemen, what time is it? Hey, who's that? So we're starting a bit late. It's not African time, oh. That one is not African time. That one is technology and having to fix a few things time. But each and every one of you is warmly welcome. I am so proud. The diversity in this room, the colors in this room, the women in this room. Where are you? Where are my women? Let's show the men we're more than them. Girls, are you in the house? Boys, are you in the house? Hey, ladies, how did you let that happen? Ladies, are you in the house? All right, we have so much to do today. So we're family, we're together, it's our time, but we're celebrating 5 powerful years. 5 years of dreaming, 5 years of doing, 5 years of crying, 5 years of making mistakes, 5 years of correcting them. But 5 years that are really inspired by not just an ambition, but a responsibility. These 5 years started in 2019, and that's the video you were watching. But we're bringing it to this very moment when we are going to be showing you exactly what has happened right here, right now, 2023. Take a look at the videos.
This is the heart of Africa. This is the future of Africa. In 2018, ABH was founded and our journey began. Since then, we've held 5 competitions with close to 100,000 entrepreneurs applying and 1,000 volunteers judging applicants.
Hi, Nava. It's a very impressive presentation. I'm very impressed by what you've done so far.
We've created a business network of heroes who support one another to succeed.
No matter what happens here today, you are going to go places.
Thank you.
Our top 10 from the last 5 years operate in over 52 countries, served over 37.5 million customers, raised over $153 million in investments. 42% of our heroes are women. Many are first-time founders, and all of them have created over 123,000 direct and indirect jobs for their fellow Africans. Today, we see the results. African innovation, African insight, African impact is everywhere. And today, we celebrate that. It's a day of ideas, exchange, and growth. Talks, debates, podcasts, showcases, workshops, and networking. With visionaries from across Africa and the world, all ahead of a world-class pitching competition. Welcome to the 2023 Africa's Business Heroes Summit.
Don't you love it? Okay, so for those of you who don't know who I am, how many of you know who I am? Hey, no hands. Hey, no hands. Oh, nah, God bless you. I'll triple your pay. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Anita Erskine. I'm the official host of the Africa's Business Heroes, and it's a role that I take with all seriousness because I get to be part of the future we're making. And talking about future, you've seen it. Look around you. It says African insight, African impact, African innovation. Everybody's talking about AI, but we're putting a spin on it. We're owning AI. So when you hear people talking about AI, say, that African thing. Because it's time for us to own the greatness of the continent. So our spin on it is African innovation, African impact, African insight. And throughout this morning into the afternoon, these are the conversations we're going to be having. It's not easy to come to our 5th anniversary. It's not easy to do what we do, but as I said before, we do it because we believe in the continent of Africa, and we believe in Africa's youth. You are the power. You are what the world has been waiting for. And with you, there's absolutely no excuse. I want to say a big thank you to our speakers, to the judges who have spent more than 20,000 hours, to our partners who believe in our dream. It's crazy, but they've stuck with us. So a resounding round of applause for the people who've come together and who've said, we believe in the ABH philosophy, in the ABH dream. But of course, for you in the audience, we're also very grateful for you. Actually, you, sir, the one taking me a picture, I'm coming to you. Please, can I have a microphone for him? I want him to tell me what he thinks about my dress. No, I'm just joking. Please give me, don't lie to me. Please give me a microphone, because one of the things we also really appreciate is the fact that you've each joined us this morning because you know and you believe that there's something you're going to hear and something that you will leave here going to share with your communities. Give to him. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Is the microphone on? Speak louder. Do not be afraid of me.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Stand up so that everybody can see you. That's why you wore the jacket for me. What's your name?
Lambert.
Lambert. And Lambert, what do you do?
Research.
Research. Lambert, what do you hope to hear from what we're going to do today? What do you hope to leave with?
Inspiration for also entrepreneur. I'm looking for inspirations because I'm thinking about 5-10 years I'll be doing business.
That's it. How many of you are here for inspiration? How many of you are here to learn? I love that. Very well. And I don't know him. Please, this wonderful answer is because he is genuine about wanting to learn something. So Lambert, please sit down. Who else?
Thank you very much.
Who else can I come to? My dear, get off the phone because you know I'm coming to you. Sweetheart, come. Come. I only have 30 seconds, so let's make it fast. I love your boots. Please come and stand here so everybody can see your boots. Damn, girl. Okay, and what's your name?
Okay, my name is Yvonne Fiamabule.
Yvonne, this is going to be a wonderful morning, a wonderful afternoon. If I come to you at the end of the day, what are you hoping to tell me that, Anita, when I came to the summit, this is what I learned?
Okay, I hope to learn a lot from this. This is my first time here, and I really hope to learn a lot from this place. Thank you.
And then I'll be teaching you a lot as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the lady in the boots. The truth of the matter is, we wouldn't be able to do any of this without our sponsors who believe in us. And when I mention their name, please give them a resounding round of applause. The Jack Ma Foundation. And Alibaba Philanthropies. A round of applause. Now, we are really honored to have an esteemed representative of these two organizations joining us today. Now he is partner of the Alibaba Partnership and board member of the Jack Ma Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, give a resounding ABH welcome to the one and only Mr. Sun Lijun to share a few words. And kindly, please take a look at the screens for the translations for Mr. Sun Lijun's speech. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very sorry I don't speak English. 尊敬的各位嘉宾、创业者、女士们、先生们，大家早上好，我是孙立军，很荣幸能够代表主办方代表为第5届非洲创业者大赛致辞。2017年7月，马云先生第一次访问非洲，被非洲青年的创业热情和激情感染。2018年8月，非洲创业者大赛创立，计划用10年的时间，用实际行动支持非洲创业者，帮助非洲青年实现创业的梦想，并为非洲创造更多的就业，推动非洲人才培养和经济发展。今年是非洲非凡创业事业的第5年，也是一个里程碑。5年来，我们看到大赛已经吸引了来自非洲全部54个国家近10万名创业者报名，同时吸引了900多位来自非洲和世界各地杰出的创业家和知名的投资者作为评委参与大赛。5年来，我们看到围绕数字经济的创业热情不仅在中国大地，也燃烧在非洲大地。数字技术与创业的结合，成为非洲青年的一把钥匙，来解决非洲社会面临的各种教育、医疗、经济等各方面的挑战。尽管过去2年，世界面临诸多的挑战，但创业者们坚韧不拔。我们惊喜地看到创业者们运营人工智能、大数据、区块链等前沿技术，打造许多具有颠覆性和创造性解决的方案。比如在农业方面，有创业者利用数据打造为农民高效销售农产品的平台，还有创业者在技术推动非洲食品处理的工业化，在教育领域为物理、化学、生物等科学教育上提供虚拟的3D 实验室项目的运转。在医疗领域方面，创业者们在社区搭建科技诊疗诊所，让病人平价享受世界级的医疗。在可生能源方面，非洲生产低成本的燃料砖，降低做饭成本，保护森林资源。他们利用技术和创新改变了人们的生活，并为人们创造机会去同样改变社会，是不折不扣的非洲英雄。今年的大赛更是前所未有的关注，聚集了非洲各地顶尖的创业者参与，代表了非洲大陆最具有创造力和潜力的力量。大赛共吸引了来自非洲54个国家2.7万名创业者参与，其中女性创业者占比34%，是历届之最。决赛项目覆盖了农业、教育、培训、能源、金融服务、医疗保健、制造等零售7个行业，处处闪耀着推动社会的创新光芒，让我们感受到非洲的蓬勃创业精神。值得一提的是，今年的大赛与卢旺达颇有渊源。正是2017年，马云先生在卢旺达参加活动时，被非洲的创业精神所打动，创立了此项大赛。阿里巴巴 EWTP 项目首次落地非洲大地，也是在卢旺达。去年非洲创业者大赛项目还把非洲的办公室设在了卢旺达。我想向卢旺达表示我们最诚挚的感谢，感谢他为我们创造一个鼓励和支持创新的环境， 也感谢非洲创业者大赛的当地运营。我们携手为创业者提供丰富的资源和便利的创业服务。最后，我向所有的参赛者致以最热烈的掌声。你们的勇气和决心将激励更多的人加入到创业的行列中，为非洲的大陆发展贡献自己的力量。最后，真心的代表组织方感谢大家，谢谢大家。
Mr. Sun, thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Sun. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's power in diversity, there's power in language, there's power in so many different things that make us united, bring us together. That's something really interesting. I'm going to deviate over here. See this? Of this one. Okay, good. Thank you to my maker. Now, young lady, we've heard Mr. Sun, and thank you so much, sir. You speak Mandarin.
Indeed.
Sorry?
Yes.
Now, the first time I heard this young, beautiful woman speaking Mandarin, I said, sorry, eh? How do you say in Mandarin, this is going to be a spectacular day?
今天的活动肯定会非常成功。
Relax. Alexa, how do you say, I'm so hungry, I need to eat a lot of bread right now?
是我了，我要吃饱。
Alexa, how do you say the weather? Ladies and gentlemen, that's how exciting it is. Please put your hands together for none other than the wonderful head of partnerships and programs at ABH, Mrs. Zara Beatty Boateng.
非常感谢先生从中国远道而来参加 ABH Summit。这场盛会不仅仅是一场活动，更是阿里巴巴对社会责任的坚定承诺。正是有了马云公益基金会和阿里巴巴公益对 ABH 不可估量的支持，我们才能够组织这样一个有意义的项目，才能对许多非洲创业者的人生产生了积极的影响。非常感谢。Mr. Sun, thank you so much for coming from all the way from China to support ABH's 5th year summit and grand finale. Thank you also for the Jack Ma Foundation and Alibaba Philanthropy's dedication to realizing the promise to support African entrepreneurs that Mr. Ma made in 2018 after visiting Rwanda and Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, as Mr. Sun shared, Mr. Ma became inspired by the entrepreneurs that he met, the vision he saw, and the passion that they had, and so announced his commitment to making entrepreneur heroes right here in Rwanda. And so it's fitting that 5 years on, we're back where we started. We've remained inspired ever since, and as you'll see over the next 2 days, it's for good reason. So in many ways, ladies and gentlemen, today is a celebration of that 5-year journey toward the realization of Mr. Ma's commitment and the achievements we've made along the way. But it's also so much more than that. It's a chance for us, as ABH, alongside our community, all of you gathered here, to reflect on who we are and where we're going. So who are we? We're a community of over 50 inspiring top 10 heroes who are innovative, insightful, and impactful. These are businessmen and women who are changing their communities and whose stories are enabling ABH's vision of inspiring millions to pursue entrepreneurship. Not entirely convinced? The stats speak for themselves. Our 50 top 10 heroes represent each region of Africa, and together they operate in 52 African countries, serve 38 million users and customers. Collectively, they have raised over 150 million in investment. And they've created over 123,000 direct and indirect jobs, and are 42% women. I think they deserve a round of applause. Their collective and individual achievements propel us to go further, dream bigger, and drive toward our mission of strengthening the African entrepreneur ecosystem. And yet, as phenomenal and essential as our heroes, some of whom I can see here, are to the life of ABH, they are not all that make ABH. We're also a community that over the last 5 years has had over 900 judges from all parts of the world collectively volunteer over 15,000 hours of their time to support African entrepreneurship. A community that is represented right here in this room. In fact, today we had over 7,000 people registered to join the event, many who are watching online and who are yet to join us, running on African time. But thank you all for your interest and support. Thank you for being here. We're humbled and appreciative. We're also privileged to have first row seats in the growth of our heroes and the wider entrepreneurial ecosystem. In our 5-year journey, we've seen friendships form among our heroes, judges, and partners. In fact, one of our heroes is godmother to another hero's baby. Business partnerships develop between East and West, North and South. We've seen exchanges and learning. We've also seen heroes support each other through the challenges of entrepreneurship, through COVID-19. We've seen heroes quadruple their revenue and expand their geographical footprint after receiving the ABH grant. We've seen judges become investors, heroes become mentors. And we've seen our own growth. Last night, one of the 2019 top 10 heroes said to me that seeing the scale at which ABH is operating now and hearing about our augmented reality stage tomorrow, he feels he missed out and that in 2019 they were guinea pigs. And while that is the furthest thing from the truth, I think you'll see from tomorrow and today that we've grown in leaps and bounds since 2019. And so this, ladies and gentlemen, is ABH. ABH is a community, and dare I say it, it's a movement. Over the next 2 days, we're bringing the best of this community to the fore. At the summit today, we've drawn on our community of heroes, of partners and judges, and friends to bring you a summit like no other. We have 45 speakers from 19 countries that are with us today. Among them, we have entrepreneurs, we have economists, experts, we have investors, and they all come to the summit with the same intention to support African entrepreneurship, and because they too believe in and exemplify AI as we've reimagined it, African innovation, insights, and impact. And so what are these terms that we've coined and that you can see on the banners around? African innovation, the novel solutions African entrepreneurs have developed to address the problems facing them and their communities. Do you know an African inventor? Does anyone? Can anyone name an African inventor? Okay, if not, no problem. You're gonna meet one today. African insights, the perspectives and knowledge African entrepreneurs have of their communities, which enable them to create adaptable and scalable solutions. And finally, African impact, the data and stories that highlight how these solutions are creating transformational change in Africa and the rest of the world. But our speakers will get into this, so I'll stop here, and I'll conclude with a look towards the future. Where exactly will we be in the next 5 years? I'm not sure. But what I do know is that this community that we've built and the impact our heroes are creating will inspire millions for years to come and significantly contribute to the growth of Africa. We're privileged to be on this journey with all of you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh, Zara. Well done. All right, Zara, thank you very much for setting the tone. Thank you very much for taking us through the business of the morning